So this afternoon, approximately 2:48 p.m., officers from the 22nd District were dispatched to the 1000 block of Dakota to investigate a vehicle believed to be stolen. It was parked on the block. It was a 2017 Jeep Cherokee, I believe black in color. When the officers walked up, they detected the car was stolen. They ran the car. It did come back stolen. It was believed to be stolen sometime today. At some point during their investigation, they contacted the owner since it was stolen today. The owner relayed to them that they would be here to recover the car. So the officers retreated back to their marked vehicle and waited for the owner, said they were a short distance away. At some point around 3:20 approximately, a male being described to us as a black male, thin built, wearing black pants, a blue shirt, and a mask, ski type mask. He was about 5'10" to 6 foot, walked up the sidewalk, and while the officers are sitting there, jumped right into the passenger seat of this, or a driver's seat, excuse me, of this vehicle. One of the officers jumped out of the car and immediately confronted the male, and a struggle ensued between the officers and the male. At some point, they believed the male was armed with a firearm. One of the officers during the struggle fired one time. This male was able to push button start the car, and the car went west on Dakota and then north on 11th Street and left the area. At this point, we don't know if this individual was struck by gunfire. The vehicle is not recovered. It's still a fugitive. So we have officers looking for this vehicle. If anybody sees a vehicle like this, we hear it has a broken vent window in the back. It was probably done when it was originally stolen. So we're asking the public to give us a call. Right now, there's no injuries to police, and we don't have any injuries at all on location here.
Did the officer actually see a gun on the suspect, or was it just believed?
This is a very preliminary investigation, so we can't interview the discharging officer, but it's relayed that at some point during this, a gun was seen during the struggle. The officer was trying to extract the male from the car, and at that point, when they believed to see a firearm, they wanted him discharged into the car, but we don't know if, like I said, that male was hit, and only one officer fired one shot, and the car took off from the location.
Have there been any sightings of the vehicle since then?
There has. Officers are saying they believe the vehicle was up in our East Division around 5th Street, somewhere north of Lehigh, but at this point, we're not sure if that was the car. We're going to look at video and try to determine which direction the car may have went.
And before he hopped into the car, where was he coming from exactly?
So he was coming from, I would believe, be the east end of the block, so it would be like 10th Street, walking towards 11th Street, and he just, in a very brazen way, with two uniformed officers sitting in their marked vehicle behind the car, jumped back in the car, or jumped into the car, and attempted to pull away with it. So.
What does that say about criminals these days? If they can walk up while police are parked here?
Two officers in uniform standing by, and someone tries to take the car right in front of them, that's brazen. So very dangerous situation that he put the officers in, himself in. So right now we want to find this individual and take him off the street.
Will this officer be on administrative duty while the investigation is ongoing?
Absolutely. It's our policy that anybody discharges. Our internal affairs is here. Our officer involved shooting units here. So they'll do an investigation along with the district attorney's office, and they'll make a determination after that.
And did that person whose car was stolen ever actually come to the scene, and what was their reaction?
I don't think they ever got here beforehand, so at this point, but the car was restolen is what happened at this point, so we're back looking for that stolen vehicle. All right, thank you.
Thank you.